Hi, brothers and sisters of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I want to greet you in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So today we're going to go over a couple of things outside of the Bible regarding Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I know some people are going to struggle with the Bible because they don't believe in it, or they feel that it's fiction, or they feel that it's manipulated and it's made up. Now, if we have to find out if Jesus Christ of Nazareth really existed, is there other historical factors that we could turn to actually get the picture of whether Jesus Christ of Nazareth is real or not? Now, I went to do some research and I found 3 reasons that we can speak about, 3 pointers that we can speak about. But today I'm going to concentrate on just the one, but it's 3 different figures that is in that one. So we're going to look at 3 different things, which one being Roman historians and officials. We're going to look at Jewish and Greek sources, and then we're going to go on to look at archaeological figures. Okay, so let's move over to first the Romans. So however, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to give you the 3 people, and what all these people have in common is that they universally accepted as real people that really existed. Now, it's funny how they will accept these people, but they will not accept Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. But nevertheless, let's go in. Let's try and find out who are these people and what are they really saying. Okay, the first gentleman is Tacitus. So one of the Romans' great historians. Now I'm kind of butchering that name, please forgive me, but he's one of Romans' greatest historians. Okay, his works such as Annals and Histories are widely studied. Okay, there are multiple manuscripts, copies, and his style matches that of Roman historical methods. Okay, then we have a gentleman by the name of Pliny the Younger. Pliny the Younger was a governor. His writings were preserved, letters that he actually wrote. His correspondence with Emperor Trajan is found in multiple manuscripts. Okay, noted that Christians worshipped Jesus as God and refused to renounce him. That's what he noted, and there's many other things that he noted, but I'm just giving you the main pointers. Fair. And then we have Suetonius. So Suetonius wrote the 12 Caesars, a key Roman history book cited by later Roman historians. Suetonius is actually a Roman historian who wrote that Emperor Claudius was expelled the Jews from Rome because he believed that Stasis, that's what they called Christ, Christasis, incited believers to rebel against Rome. And we also know that they kicked him out of Rome, okay? And the reason why they kicked them out of Rome was because he believed that they turned against the Romans because Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, instigated this whole thing. It also aligns with the scriptures of Acts 18:2. Now, Tacitus, I know I'm butchering his name, I know it, and I apologize. So he also wrote something, okay, and his writings, so he called Christ Christasis as well, and the name is where the name Christians have come from, its origins, and how he suffered the extreme penalty during the reign of Tiberius at the hands of one very particular procurator, which was Pontius Pilate. Now, all of these gentlemen speak about Jesus Christ of Nazareth one way or the another. All of these gentlemen speak about how Yeshua was crucified under Pontius Pilate. These gentlemen also go on to speak about how Jews were kicked out of Rome because of those reasons. Now, if he never existed, the closest evidence to anything that people believed back then was Romans, because they had the wisdom, they had the writings. The problem is, how is it possible that these men spoke about Jesus Christ of Nazareth, but no one else wants to talk about it? Therefore, why are people refuting the fact that Jesus Christ of Nazareth existed? That's the question that we should be asking. If Jesus Christ of Nazareth never existed, then we wouldn't have this issue. We wouldn't have this problem. But because we know that he exists, people do not want to believe the Bible, but everything that we know is in the Bible. And if it was not in the Bible, then these men wouldn't state it, because they got nothing to prove whether Jesus Christ of Nazareth was real or not. They have nothing to gain whether they say that Jesus Christ of Nazareth was a real figure. It also goes on to say that the Christians back then worshipped Jesus Christ as God. So that tells you that Jesus Christ is God. That also tells you that Jesus Christ was in existence, and that also tells you that Jesus Christ was crucified on the cross of Calvary. Now, the exact same things that these men are referring to is the exact same thing that the Bible refers to. Yet, the Bible is a made-up, man-written, translated book that does not speak the facts and does not speak the truth. But in actual facts, we have now learned that through these Roman historians, thank be to God, that they have actually documented their writings and that they have saved their writings, so much so that we can turn back to it and have information about Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Now, if you still don't believe that Jesus Christ of Nazareth exists, no problem. I've got some information for you again tomorrow that I find that if you don't believe in the Romans, maybe you will listen to the Jews, because the Jews were the ones who wanted to crucify Jesus Christ of Nazareth because he said he's God, and that we as human beings should worship him. So please, if you can, turn back tomorrow, subscribe to the channel, like the content if you like the content, leave your comments so that I can answer your questions that you have. Now, if you want to believe in Jesus Christ of Nazareth, then there's two simple things that you got to do. The first step is to confess it with your mouth that he's the Lord and Savior over your life. The second step that you should be doing is believing in your heart that he died on the cross of Calvary and God rose him again from the dead, that he is alive today, and that he paid for your salvation. The other thing that you got to do is find a good, solid church where they are going to teach you what it is to be a follower of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. The other thing you can do whilst attending church is subscribe to the channel and start watching my videos, in hope that you can grow and start to learn about the word of Yeshua HaMashiach, the existence of him, can all turn to worship him. So this is the first part in whether Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth existed or not. That this makes sense to you. I hope that this has helped you, because this does not come from the Bible, but it comes from real men who history believes were real. That's the facts. In the name of Yeshua, till tomorrow, bye-bye.